Now, what about admin processing delays, especially like, West Asia, South Asia, where you see these get stuck and stuff? Is there anything that you recommend people doing to avoid it, or is it just you can't have you can't have any
Yeah.
control?
Well, for administrative processing, there is a large element of that that's going to be outside of folks' control and even often outside the Department of State's control, right? So yeah, bring your patience. But there are some other things because administrative processing is anything that really can't be disclosed to the applicant, right? So think about national security, think about fraud, things like that. So if you, for example, have someone who's previously had a visa revoked, that's not going to be easy. I think do due diligence there. Like what
Yeah,
exactly happened? What was the concern? Do the FOIA, get the I-275, read through what was said, and then send them in ready to address that. Right. Like again, anything you can do to make the consular officer's life easier up front, that's going to make things go more smoothly. And the government has been very upfront. They've rolled out some changes. They know that administrative processing times are too long, and that's very frustrating. So they made a lot of changes over the last year, a little bit of growing pains with that, right? To try and bring the number of cases subject to administrative processing down and to smooth that out. So we certainly, at least when I was on the government side, we're seeing big gains there, and I hope that continues. It's a little hard because, of course, demand is also likewise
yeah.
continuing on a very solid upward trajectory. So I think just watching those trends, and again, working with the clients, manage their expectations a little bit, but make sure you know ahead of time exactly what's going on. Like you said, you work with Iranians. Iranian males are subject to compulsory military service,
Yeah.
right? Let's not, don't send your client in pretending that didn't happen or it maybe won't be an issue,
Yeah.
right? Um, Prepare them for that. Like have them have everything ready to go. Don't have them come back and say like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to have my military card and go through what happened. No, have them have that ready to go, because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just going to delay it. If the consular officer says, well, I need to understand more about your military service, where are the documents, tell me what happened, and they're like, oh well, they're at home and I'll send them later, and then a month goes by and they send them in, and then now it's not in the front of the consular officer's mind, right? Set it to the side. And yeah, so I
Yeah.
think those are all things. We're never going to get away from some kind of delay,
Yeah.
right? There's always going to be something. But there are ways to bring that down, I think, through diligent counsel and effort on behalf of the client.
Did you work in the embassies the Iranians deal with, Turkey, UAE, or Armenia?
No, I never adjudicated visas in those three. I
Okay.
don't have Farsi, and the State Department does have Farsi speakers and Iranian experts on the ground in the three you mentioned.